Welcome to the hashtag SheIsIPA and Policing TV. We are collaborating together to highlight women in policing and also police women in International Police Association. My name is May-Britt V Ronnebro and I'm the former national president of IPA Sweden. I work together with several other women on international level to try to highlight women in policing, and today we are meeting one colleague from the Swedish police. However, she is working in a UN mission. When we meet women like this, we want you to feel engaged and also identify the opportunity, and we would like to empower you as policewoman. We also welcome men, of course, to look at this, because you are just as welcome as all the women around the world to join the police and also join the International Police Association. During this year, we will do quite many different interviews with people of interest. And today I would like to say welcome to Solveig Schmeing, that is from the Swedish police, as I mentioned, and she's now on a UN mission in South Sudan in Africa, north part of Africa. And I'm very happy to see you online here, Solveig, and I would say that I think I would like to know a little bit about your background in Swedish policing. So please tell me what you do today and in Sweden, and why you joined the police.
Good afternoon, and thank you very much for this opportunity. So my name is Solveig Schmeing, and I work as an investigation leader within frauds back in Sweden. Before that, I of course have attended police academy in Sweden. That is for 2 years, and then we have to do 6 months where we are actually out policing, but we are still students. And after that, we graduate as police officers. Normally in Sweden, you will start in a patrolling unit. So did I, and I was there for approximately 1 year before I switched to community policing. During my time with community policing, I was also an instructor regarding drugs. And that has after that been my main focus when I became an investigation leader. And I switched to fraud just before I left for the mission. So I'm right now not so experienced in that area. But when I'm returning to Sweden, I will continue with fraud investigations.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think we should clarify to our listeners and watchers today that it's just not to switch over. You need to apply for another position within the Swedish police. And if you're successful, you will get this kind of promotion, as I would recognize it as. Yeah. So which year did you join the police?
I joined 2013 in the school, and I graduated in 2015. So I was a bit older when I joined the police, but that has been a benefit for me. I would have been too young to join in my early 20s.
Well, I would say that if you wait for a little while, you will get more experience of life.
Yeah.
And sometimes that is good when you will be a police officer and meet people that are in trouble in different ways. So when you joined, do you remember how many police students that were women at the time?
We were approximately 30% of the students in total all over Sweden at the same time as me. We were 800, and 30% of them approximately was female students.
Yeah. And and today I saw a figure that in the Swedish police today, that when you look at police women, it's around 38%. We are very close to what we'd seen as equal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Solveig, working as a police officer different times, not always the office hours 9 to 5 as is most common, and combine that with your private life. Are you happy to share a little bit how you've been puzzling this to be working for you?
Yes. So I am married to a husband that is also a police officer, and we have 2 children. Now our children are adults and it's quite easy, but during the childhood, it takes quite a bit of puzzling. You need to look at each other's schedule, you need to talk to daycare, you need to talk to schools, because our work means that we can be delayed. Even if we are working during the day, it's not sure that I will be home at 4 o'clock. If we have to go in an accident, we need to be there until it's finished or till colleagues are able to come and release us. But it's good to have a good contact with your family and also in some cases friends that can help you with picking up the children until you arrive home. But I think it all has to do with your mindset. For me, this is important. And now when our children are older, they have also told us that from time to time it was irritating never to know if you had to go. But at the same time, they understand why we do it. And it's a mutual understanding from family and friends and also from your family that this is how it is to be a policewoman.
Yeah, the puzzle with life is not always easy, but having a family that do understand. So when you decided to apply for the police training, the police program, did you speak a lot with friends and family about this, or was it just one decision that you made in your head and just informed them? How
No,
did it work?
I spoke with my family and friends about it. My husband was a police officer already at that time, so we knew what challenges would come of having two in the same family in the police. And we talked a lot about it, but no one had any doubts about that it would work out. And of course, when children gets older, it also gets easier.
Of course it is, yeah. A good combination, understanding family, and also you did your studies later in life, and I think you more dedicated when it comes to joining the police at an age where you know what you actually would like to do. When you're young, not always, So when you return back home, I understand that you will be an investigation leader. Did you do any training to become an investigation leader?
Yes, it's training within the Swedish police. There are different types of training depending on what levels of investigation leader you will become. And I have been doing the trainings that are available for these positions. Yeah.
You like to study?
Yes.
Yeah, I understand. That's very good. Well, this is very interesting to listen to Solveig today, and we will soon be back again and talk about what she's doing in the UN mission. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and we will be back very soon with the next episode, number 2.